I know that we have continued to say we should be careful. We should look at the kind of relationship we have as couple and look out for the red flag in those relationships. Look at this story now that's trending now. You know, a man misunderstanding that people could just overlook and then move on, but then the other party did not take it that way. You know, she just held on to it. She was never thinking. She forgot that she is carrying the man's children. And for whatever it is, she decided to end the life of the young man. You can see the story of the teenagers that just hit the net. Why? Why must we go that far? If we don't want someone in our life anymore, it is not a do or die affair. We are not given that authority to end their life. You know, every day these things keep happening. But then what is the essence of this video? To warn those people who still have relationships like this around them to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. When a relationship has become toxic, you should learn to understand the red flags, and once you see the red flags, you give way. You don't stay there to begin to think that he can do nothing. She can do nothing. At the end of the day, something must definitely be done. And look at what has happened now. You just killed the father of your children because of your own anger. When these children grows up tomorrow, now what will you tell them that killed their father? What will you tell them? How can you justify the fact that you murdered your own husband? So the whole thing these days is something that everyone must be able to continue to use the stories that are coming out daily from our homes, to talk about it and to continue to warn those who have similar relationship, similar affairs in their relationship to be very, very careful. Hadn't been she left with her kids back to her parents' house, maybe spend 1 or 2 weeks there and then try to talk things over with them, I think she will still either come back to that home, they settle themselves, or in the alternative, divorce him and then have your life to live. Why do I take this authority, this audacity? Now you will start saying it's the handwork of the devil. Whereas you decide, you went to the kitchen, you picked a knife, went to your husband's bedroom, and you stabbed him to death. So, where is the red flag? At what point should we begin to see? Because there must be smoke, before the fire. This couple will not say that this thing have not been happening. They've not been having issues, quarreling within these 3 years of their marriage. These things must have been coming, and going. But then some people begin to think that she's my wife, there is nothing she can do. At the end of the day, you have seen what she can do. He is my husband, there is nothing he can do. At the end of the day, you don't see what if he do. So why can't you leave that relationship the moment that you found out that there are some question mark in it? Why you no leave? Why can't you give that relationship a break? Why can't you give it a break? Why can't you go on holiday? Take a trip. Why? Why must you fight over everything that you think that comes your way? And when you take such decision, you forget that it is the society that you are going to face. So what are you going to tell the family of your husband? Where is their brother, their son? So, as these things happen, we continue to speak to the mind of the living. Sometimes you as a man, when you notice your wife's behavior is something that you can no longer endure, why not send her on holiday? Why not send her packing? Why not do the separation? You just leave everything to chance and say, my wife cannot do this. My husband cannot harm me. You know fit. I know my husband too well. I know my wife too well. And at the end of the day, you are gone, 6 feet below, never to come back again. We must continue to cry out. We must continue to use these opportunities as they play out around us to draw attention of the world to abuses of this nation. There have been reports of them fighting and somebody has been separating them. But then, nothing. Nobody was taking decision. Nobody was taking any concrete decision until it finally struck. If you're in a relationship at this point and you are finding it difficult to adjust to one or two things with your partner, why not give it a break? Why not leave that home? Why not travel? Why not go visit some friends and relatives? Why stay there to see the end? I must see the end. This is why I say you must, go fit marry second wife, come this house. I must see the end, and then it's your head that is going in for it, and you know send. I must see the end, and you know the kind of wife you're marrying, and you know send. I must see the end. At the end of the day, now you will lie in state now, and not her. We must continue to condemn these things. We must continue to call ourselves to order. We must continue to say, for the fact that we are married is not a death sentence. For the other party, offending party, betraying party, wife beater, husband beater, all kind of men and women that have the power, possess the ability, to inflict harm on their partner. We must stop this rubbish. We must stop it. We must report this type of thing. Because if the brother that was living in that house with them actually made a report against the both of them to the police, I don't think one of their life would have been gone by now. Crime is crime anywhere, anytime. When you see it, report it. Some people may think they have quick temper. The thing just happened. But then, what led to that happening have been occurring since day one in that marriage. If you cannot endure, if you cannot consider another person's view, if you cannot manage your partner, why not end the relationship? Why end their life? Why end their life? So this is a call out to every one of you here that has similar problem presently around you. Take